So we can just test.
Test.
We just want to make sure
Test.
everybody that it's working.
We got to make sure it's working because we don't want to be a bunch of idiots like we were last 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was really loud.
Yes, it was.
I apologize.
Holy cow.
But
Don't
I'm
wear
excited.
headphones.
I'm excited. I'm excited. It's episode 20. We're back. We have audio this time.
Do we? Please comment if we don't.
Yeah, if we don't, let us know.
We
But-
tested it, so in theory we should.
Yeah, so,
And the computer says that we do.
yeah, so happy Solar Eclipse Monday, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
solar
Did you look into
eclipse.
Did you look into the eclipse for 6 seconds or longer?
I did,
Good for you.
and I can still see.
Superman, basically.
I mean, yeah, I hope everybody's finding peace in your vibes, because Dominic doesn't know the lyrics to a song.
You know, you just make it up as you go. You make it up as you go. You enjoy music better when you personalize it. You know, that's the idea. They share their art with you, so that way, whenever you listen to it, you can personalize it and relate.
So you weren't finding any peace in other people's violence.
Not a violent guy, bro. Hey,
All right.
I like vibes better.
I mean, maybe. Whoops.
Paid advertising.
No, I just don't drink soda, so I don't know why I said yes to a soda.
But you just drank that whole thing.
Sprite's my weakness, I'll be honest.
It's pretty good, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
Dude, drinking. Let's just get on this topic real quick of soda. Whenever I get it from like Sonic,
Not good.
Sprite's okay,
Yeah,
but
it's mid.
Dr. Pepper, not that good.
Yeah.
Dairy Queen's better. McDonald's is
McDonald's
It's
Sprite
good
is
for-
S tier.
well, the Sprite,
Yeah.
but that's getting it from a can where it's cold from a can. I don't think there's anything like it.
Oof, I'm gonna have to disagree.
What do you like better?
Fountain drinks
You like that better
with
than
extra syrup.
nah? See this?
No.
the
Listen,
cans-
listen. You just twist it. Just twist the syrup just a tiny bit, and ooh, it's a successful, wonderful
Nope.
world.
I've never had a Dr. Pepper as good as from the can.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Well, maybe not but consistently, it's always the same. It's always perfect. There's been some restaurants I've been to where it's like, this is pretty good.
Did you know
But-
Dr. Pepper?
Yeah. With McDonald's?
No,
Or is it?
no. Just shut up and let me finish.
Hey, take the screen then.
No, because this is a very quick statement. Dr. Pepper was made to be served both hot and cold. You're not winning.
Interesting. Hot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm. That's like the Uno card, like when they make the official rules and they say you can't add a
You
plus
can't
two
add
on
a
a plus
plus-
two.
And then a
That's
plus
like-
4. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about.
Nope. Not a clue.
No.
You're right. You know who does have a clue what they're talking about? Not us.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, she does. Except for they lost.
So maybe she doesn't. What are you saying?
I'm not saying that to her face. I'm just saying we have guessed a lot of things and we have not been right very much.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
So, what were you saying about that? What's her name? The red-haired girl not being able to dunk. What were you saying about that?
What? What are you on about?
You can go ahead and
She
explain.
can't
yourself.
dunk?
Yeah.
I said she doesn't put any effort into jumping because why would you if you're 6'7"?
It's pretty crazy how many rebounds? 17 rebounds?
Yeah.
Crazy.
And like 10 of them were offensive, so like
Yeah, that was like her entire.
and kind of like her own misses too. So like padding the stats, Russell Westbrook. Brooke.
Or Giannis. He's getting there now.
Well, we'll get there.
This is not starting out as nearly as fun as the one that was had
the
no
one
audio.
that has no audio. No,
You guys missed out on some gems.
don't.
Hey, I'm just saying.
UConn versus Purdue is happening in approximately an hour and 30 minutes. Who do you got? And if you
UConn.
say anybody other than UConn, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Because UConn's going to go in there and become back
You should pick Purdue.
national champions. No.
Yeah, you
Why
should
would I do that?
Just underdog.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I dare you.
UConn's the best. And you know what happens after this game? The next sporting event to happen that matters? Not the MLB games that are going on, because there's a million of those. The NFL draft, where we will sit there for 7 hours just for our team to trade to the second round.
You're gonna sit there for 7
Oh,
hours.
I'm not even watching it. I got tired of watching the Packers trade it back and back and back. And then the 1 year they trade up, it's for Jordan Love.
It's worked out for
And
you
my
guys.
goodness, did I hate it back then, but I love it now, man.
Yeah. Oh
So,
gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? The Giants have the 6th,
I wouldn't know.
5th, or 6th, something.
Yeah, something down there because they're bad.
We need it. We need a lot.
A lot.
We're gonna be so bad this year.
You know who's not going to be bad?
Dude, the Eagles.
They're bad.
Did we talk about that?
No, we haven't talked about anything, bro.
Mm.
Our show's behind.
They stole Saquon,
They
bro.
didn't steal Saquon. You guys gave Saquon up. And you said you were okay with it. Little did you know you wouldn't be okay with it.
No, I was okay with it if they would have traded him whenever he wasn't at the end of his contract. But now they just got not much for him.
They didn't get anything for him.
He was free agent.
Yeah.
That's right.
They got nothing for him.
So that's what I'm saying. I wish they would have traded him when he had more value.
Yeah, well, guess what?
Now
They didn't. And you guys drafted Daniel Jones. And he sucks.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. That's a great question.
You know, people weren't fond of Eli Manning either until he won 2 Super Bowls, and Daniel Jones is already way worse than Eli ever was, but he looks the same, so we'll just hope for that.
Yeah, you can hope for that. Have you watched any of the NBA lately?
No, other than I saw something about how the Lakers are inching their way up, maybe?
Yeah, they are creeping into that 8 spot, maybe the 7-6 spot.
LeBron going to win another
think they're
championship?
2 games behind of the 6 spot, which would mean they wouldn't have to play in the playing games.
Get some rest?
Yeah, no, it's just 2 playing games maybe. I don't.
Isn't it like a couple extra days at least?
It's 2.
That's it?
If you're, so the 7 and 8 seed play, the winner of that is the 7 seed. Then the 9 and 10 seed play, the winner of that plays the loser of the 7-8. So then they'd play. So technically, there's 2 games before the playoffs start.
But the playoffs start like right after that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So it'd give them, if you don't win the 7-8 game, you're kind of in for a grueler, and because you're taking on the 1 seed too, which, if I look into it, because I haven't paid that much attention, it's either OKC. I think the Nuggets might have creeped up. I know Boston is the East, and then the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves, Nuggets, and OKC are all up there with 54 wins. Besides the Thunder, they have 53. Aren't you a Thunder fan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Quiet Thunder fan. Because you
That's
don't pay
ironic.
attention to basketball anymore.
It's hard to.
Yeah, no.
Until the
it is.
playoffs, it's pretty hard to.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'll be pretty cool to see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's career.
Yeah.
Watch him get to be like an all-star and then get traded somewhere else because that's just all we know how to do.
Oh, man,
So-
it's miserable.
After we got rid of Westbrook, I was kind of just like,
Yeah.
mm,
That's kind of how I was with Kobe whenever he retired.
yeah,
I just kind of threw basketball to the side because there's nothing in it for me. So
yeah. I was talking with my brother-in-law the other day because we were talking about. He was asking me like, "Are you one of those LeBron guys?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not a LeBron guy." I used to defend him a little bit more because people were irrational. They were like, "There's nothing LeBron could ever do to take over Michael."
take over
I'm like,
Michael.
"There is. I mean, if he went on a 6-year stretch where he won all 6, if he
yeah, if
But-
he could win 3 in a row, I'd
yeah,
give it to him.
yeah, like he's close." But I just pushed back because I don't like hearing old people like, oh, he's just a crybaby and he's never going to be like. But now whenever I watch him play, I'm like, yeah, he's kind of a crybaby, and it's annoying to watch.
Yeah.
So he digs his own grave, and he's never going to be perceived as Michael because you just can't replace how things went down.
Until all the old people die. And then the old people become the LeBron fans.
I don't think it'll be LeBron. I think it'll be someone else. LeBron won't ever get there, and even in current people's eyes, I think there's enough people that just idolize Michael for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think you're a little off there.
You think the next generation is going to be LeBron's?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. There's a lot of people who are huge LeBron fans, and I am not one of them. But
if he didn't flop as much, it would be a lot easier to like him. But he just overreacts to get fouls and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, it works, but kind of sucks. It works,
and then
I just love watching the mentality of like, if Westbrook was a little bit better shooting the ball, that kind of mentality. Yeah. But like Kobe, Michael, like it's fun to watch those guys. Giannis, kind of.
Kobe was kind of the last of Kobe, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'd like Devin Booker, but he's just got the offense. He has nothing on the defensive as far as that kind of.
Yeah, you don't have anybody that just goes and then stands like 2 feet away from somebody and then have somebody chuck a ball at your face and not even flinch. You won't have that anymore.
No.
There's no more of that Mamba mentality, if you will. There's some of it. They just don't have the entire grasp of it.
No, yeah.
Who do you got winning the finals? I know you haven't watched anything, but
I mean,
you don't
who's
know
healthy?
The teams.
Well, I could go based on years in the past, but I mean, I don't even know who's healthy right now.
I'm pretty much say that the Nuggets are repeating.
You think they will?
Yeah. Dude,
so when I look at the standings, real quick here, I think this is fairly accurate. The teams that are at the top in the regular season are pretty young. So you got Boston that's kind of young. Well, they're like guys in their prime, but not like. But the Lakers or let's see where the Clippers are at. They're at 4. A bunch of older guys. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why Dallas is where they're at, but whatever. And then I don't know. But Minnesota, Denver, and Oklahoma City, they're pretty young teams. I think Oklahoma City's really young.
Denver's decently older. I'm pretty sure.
Are they?
Yeah, they're like in their prime, like towards the later half.
Well, Jokic and Murray are. So
yeah, it's just they play good at home, and that's the huge thing.
Actually, I think I don't know. With how's Porzingis been playing? Pretty well. I might take Boston this year.
Yeah, Boston. They just haven't ever been able to perform in the playoffs, which is the only reason I don't.
Here's the thought that I have. People say it takes X amount of years to win your first championship. Yeah. And they've already been multiple times.
Those X amount of years.
And they've been through those years, and they have the core together still with a big guy who can make a difference. So I'll throw it at them for now and say.
That's fair.
I don't want to see the Nuggets win again.
I just can't. Like, Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic, I mean, it's just...
They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
It's fun
to
watch this dude just shoot like here and then just drain it in your eyes and not even care. Like, he'd rather go watch his horses race. Like, it's just insane.
It's humiliating.
Yeah. Next up, we got the MLB. Your favorite sport?
It's my best sport. My most natural sport.
Yeah.
Wiffle ball.
I
never lose.
The best at
I never lost. I've never lost.
Have you ever won?
I got close one time.
I feel like you may have won once. And I feel like we need to play again because it's been a long time.
It won't go better, but we can try. It will not go better.
Not with that attitude, it won't.
And I think the only time I won was whenever we played with teams.
Maybe.
I've never beat you one-on-one.
Maybe.
No.
One-on-one wiffle ball's crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Especially if you're severely the underdog.
Yeah.
It's basically just mercy rule after mercy rule. Yeah. But what are you going to do? But we don't have a quarterback. Well, he might be back. I don't know. I don't trust him. I don't trust him.
Don't trust his 4.5 fingers or whatever.
It doesn't have feeling in it, so it's I don't know.
Oh,
You need those touch passes, you know. It's not going
Yeah.
to be there. It's just going to be a duck.
straight into the ground.
Yeah,
All right,
but
let's see.
I don't know. You got the White Sox going all the way. Yes, sir.
No, I don't.
Well,
There's actually a big. Stop shaking your leg. There's actually a big controversy going on with the pitch clock
oh,
because
really?
a bunch of pitchers are getting hurt
Oh, from all the
just from
usage.
rapid going. Like there's been 4 pitchers that have already ended their season with elbow injuries. And it's kind of crazy, man. You're paying them the most money too. And they're not able to pitch because they have to pitch at such a rapid pace that they're not used to.
And you're not a fan of that rule.
It sped it up, but the whole point of baseball is that there's no clock involved. You have to get all 27 outs, and until you get all 27 outs, you're not safe. That's the whole point of baseball. Is it's different than any other sport where you can't just run the clock out. You have to work and earn every single out. But, who cares? The ratings are down. They don't care. They want the ratings up. So,
I mean, it's the same kind of mentality. It's a business, and it's the same thing with the NFL with concussions. They're getting a bunch of heat because they're like, you guys are obviously just okay with the fact that people are having brain damage after they come out of the NFL
yeah.
with all these concussions and stuff. And then there's a movie made about it, and people are raving about it, and then it's just like, yeah, you got to do something. So
So
it's
they
the
get
same
rid
thing.
of the hip tackle.
They get rid of everything. Yeah, hip tackle. They get rid of
What do you think about that? Because we haven't talked about that.
the hip tackle.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it's just
It's
kind of
stupid. I'm going to be honest.
it's just kind of it probably will technically help, but I think one of the things that is just dumb about this whole thing is you say, okay, anything above here, even if it's accidental, even if you just bump into them in the helmet,
Yeah.
it's an immediate penalty.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to aim for their knees.
You can't
You're
do
creating different problems. So now
that. No, you can't aim for their knees.
I know, but you know what I mean? So then people are aiming for your knees, and then you see a couple of those on highlight reels, and they're like, oh, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, hip tackle, you can't do that. That's
So
That's what you're taught.
Where are we tackling people?
It's ridiculous. It's a contact sport.
You're gonna
it's
have to-
violent. That's one of the key features of it. It's like going to hockey and say, "Oh, you can't get into brawls anymore," or you can't shoulder people up against the wall because it's dangerous. Like,
Yeah.
come on, we're gonna skate on rollerblades and get rid of the ice because someone got their, you know what I
Someone
mean?
got their neck cut.
Rest in peace to that guy. Not trying to make fun of that, but it's a serious.
It's an actual situation
Yeah.
that happened.
It's
so
yeah, and I saw this. I don't know if it's a meme. I'm probably not a meme. It was just like a graphic, I guess.
yeah.
And it was, you can play football, baseball, hockey, but you can't play boxing. Was the thing, and it had
Oh.
like a glove with blood dripping down it, and it's like that's not a game,
No, Well, it's not. No.
And it's like, well, part of like
It
football
but
is
it
kind
isn't.
of like
Yeah.
that, and hockey's got part of that. It's not just a game. It's
Yeah.
that's why they
It's
get
a
paid
life.
millions of
Yeah.
dollars.
It's
to go
their
out there and
life.
do
It's
it,
their
so-
job. It's a job
Which-
at the end.
Crazy because you hear stories of like I think the Kelsey brothers talked about it like what is it Jason, he was talking about how many surgeries he's had just to keep his body going
Yeah.
through off seasons and whatnot. They don't talk about that because it's just part of it,
No.
but
They do talk about Tom Brady and LeBron and how they spend $1 million on their body,
yeah
but they don't
Yeah.
ever say what that $1 million is.
it's little surgeries,
Yeah.
diet, chef,
Mhm.
everything. But yeah, I mean I just think it's crazy, like the kickoff change. I don't know, man. It's just changing it
You
too
know who
much.
helps the most?
The kickoff change.
I'm a little biased by this, but
What?
the Packers have like one of the best kick returners, and it's only
Oh.
going to make him. We just signed him for like a couple years before the
No.
change had happened, and had that change happened, we might have been paying him more.
Well, I agree that it's dumb the way it currently is, where you just kick it in the back of the end zone and it's nothing. Move it back to where it was.
Yeah.
Have regular kickoffs. But no, it's dangerous because concussions and whatnot. I get it.
I don't mind them all standing still until the person catches it, but we're going to see an abundance of increased field position and more scoring, which is, what the NFL wants. They want more scoring.
It's because of ratings. That's the whole thing. Yeah.
Because nobody enjoys a good defensive game anymore.
No, but that's the thing is like people who are like, oh, I love football, but it's like if you watch a game and it's like, 14-7, there's a difference. If it's 14-7 because both teams just are atrocious and that they don't know what they're doing, that's not fun to watch. But if it's 14-7 and it's immaculate defense, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's hard to see that, and that's the same thing with baseball with pitching.
Yeah,
you can have two dominant pitchers, or people just suck at hitting a ball, and even though they're getting paid for it. So
yeah.
Let's go into the MLB standings, and let's do some predictions. Cause why not? Because we are very good at predicting these things.
Sure, we are.
We are very good. Let me know when you're there.
Well, I was there, and then it disappeared. Give me a second.
Ah!
Okay, I'm there.
Is it on the screen or?
No. Do you want it on the screen?
Yeah, put it on the screen. Let's put it on the screen.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Can you remember how to do it? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum,
Thank you for the interlude music.
Bum, 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 bum.
And you can move it there.
Oh,
You need to get a grip on your life, dude.
I apologize.
Whoa.
Zoom in. Just get the standings. That's all we care about right there. That's great. Oh. All right. We got the American League East up first. Who do you have winning the American League East?
Winning it? Just winning their
winning their division.
Okay. Well, if that's what we're going with, I'm going to go with the Red Sox.
I'm taking the Yankees.
Okay. Just because they're at the top of the list?
No.
Oh.
Because I think the Yankees have a very, very, very good ball team. They added Juan Soto this past year in free agency. Garrett Cole's injured. I don't know how long he's going to be out for, but we'll see. If he comes back, they might win it all. Just saying that. The AL Central. This division is full of a bunch of trash.
I don't even know what you do here.
Full of a bunch of trash teams.
May as well just pick the White Sox.
No, that is the one team I know I won't pick.
Okay.
And you know why? Because they're 1-8.
I'm gonna just go out for the old local ball club. I'm gonna go with the Royals.
Go with the Royals. Honestly, this isn't their year, but their year's coming up soon. I can tell you that. They are only 2 to 5 years away.
Think so?
Yeah.
Bold prediction. You heard it here first.
I think they'll win one, at least an AL pennant.
Yeah.
I think they'll be in the World Series in 2 to 5 years. We'll see. They've got a couple old pitchers, but if they can get it young, full of talent, and I think they'll be up there. I'm going to take the Detroit Tigers. I like their pitching staff.
It's got to be Detroit's year somewhere.
And it sure as heck ain't going to be in the NFL.
No. They already lost. This was their year, man. This was their only chance.
Lost.
Now you're going to be owned
we've
again.
Got the AL West, which is honestly kind of stacked, and there's one team that's surprised me so far this year.
Yeah?
Yeah. The Houston Astros are trash.
Yeah.
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 It's not good.
I'll go Rangers.
You're going to... Oh, man. I'm going to double down with you. Just kidding. I'm choosing the Astros. They're gonna come back. Second half
He
team.
likes
They're
it.
gonna come back. Second half team.
Okay.
There's no way they miss the playoffs, bro.
Probably not.
No way.
Probably not.
Now we got the NL East. Should I be nice and let you take it? Nah, I'm taking the Braves.
Yeah, I mean,
You can choose the same team. It's not a sin.
you've already done it.
I have?
I can't remember, but I'm gonna accuse you of it.
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good try.
Yeah, I don't like the Phillies, man. I don't like them. So I'm gonna stick with the Braves. I hate Philadelphia as a city.
yeah.
Everything there is terrible.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Philadelphia, WrestleMania was in Philly last night.
Oh,
The
really?
night before. Jason Kelsey got involved in a match.
Ah,
It was great.
he's feeling well enough to do that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He ripped his shirt off, too.
What
Good
a
old
guy.
Hulk Hogan action. It's great.
What a guy.
Yeah. Yeah. He looked a little chubby still, but, you know.
Well, when you
Have
get
you seen those transformations from offensive linemen, though? Like, I get he just finished. But I'll be curious to see how his transformation is, because I don't know if he'll transform any at all.
well, he's going from that to dad,
Yeah.
and he still likes to have a good time. So
he likes to have a great time.
I don't think he's gonna be
No,
looking for the
I don't think he will either.
Chris Hemsworth body. I think he's going for the dad bod. He's happy.
Now it's time for the NL Central.
I don't know, bro. This one's crazy. Why do the Cardinals suck?
It hurts. But it's not that bad. We're 500, you know? And I'm taking my Cardinals.
You're just you
I'm-
like the
I'm
Cardinals?
letting it ride. I can't say anything else. That would be like me saying the Bears are going to win the division.
Yeah, well, so imagine. No, it's not this bad, right? But imagine you're me, and you're in the NFC East. I can't say the Giants are going to win the division just on hope. Even if we're 500, you know, a quarter of the way in the season, I'm like, nah, it's going to be.
It's going to be the.
All I know is it won't be the same team as it was last year.
I thought
so.
they just broke that.
Who?
This past year.
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Maybe they did.
I think they did.
Anyways,
Who's your team?
I'm gonna go with the man, I hate everything in Pennsylvania. No. Yeah, I'll go with the Chicago Cubs.
Oh my! I'm gonna kill you. I'll say it on live TV.
So
I'm
if you
going to
find me
kill
dead, you know where to look first.
Yeah.
Either it was accidental
Or accidentally on purpose.
or this guy did it. Dude, I don't know. It's just hard to tell at this point. I don't know.
Who'd you say you were picking?
The Cubs.
Nah.
I hate the Cubs.
Baited you into that one. Wait, who did you say you were picking?
This is okay.
Say- who?
The Cubs.
Wrong one. Dang it! I ruined it.
No, here's the thing. I have the Cardinals. They've had better success being like a wild card team, from what I remember.
True.
So it's not a bad deal if they don't win the division, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, but I'd rather win the division and win the World Series.
Nah,
It's not our year.
no, it's not.
I don't know how far
Unless late in the season
we're
we
healthy.
stay in the hunt and catch fire.
Unless we're healthy at the end. That's
And
the
catch
only
fire.
That's the only reason.
But if that's what I'm saying. Like if you stay about middle of the pack at the end of the year, you just
Yeah, like we did in 2011. Yeah.
it's all we need.
And then we have the good old NL West, which I'll let
Dodgers.
you choose first.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Dodgers.
And guess what?
They've just got so much going for them.
You sneakily chose the team I wanted, and I'm going to not sneakily choose the team you chose because the Dodgers are going to win
Yeah, there's
their division.
no doubt there. In
And
my
choke
mind,
in the playoffs.
probably.
Yeah.
But they've got a long time to figure stuff
Who
out.
do you have winning the MLB Super Bowl?
I don't think the Dodgers will. I think that they are trying to buy their way in, and that typically doesn't work. Sometimes it does, but maybe not this soon. I would imagine give it a year, and maybe they'll have a better chance.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I mean, it's so early. It's hard to really tell what's going on, and
Oh, I know it's the way too early predictions.
But yeah, I mean, bro, I don't even know.
Bro, all you got to do is pick one of the teams you chose to win their division.
But I'm not a huge fan of that in baseball. All right, I'll do the Astros.
Oh, the wild card team.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I see you. I'm taking the Yankees.
Going Yankees.
Yep.
You kind of hinted at that.
Yeah, I did. And I don't know what it is about the Yankees, but I've got a good feeling. It might not be a good feeling, but